Hi guys, we are back.
We are back.
This is part two of the dating in the USA series. Yes. In part one, we talked about the challenges of,
the transition period, if you are a man with a woman back home or a woman with a man back home.
And whether you should marry them or not before coming.
Exactly. All the ones that are dating here have to adjust your expectation, my dear.
But in this video, we're going to be talking about online dating. Now, we're moving from that first stage to the big stage.
To the real streets.
To the real streets. If you are that type that is used to, like, maybe if you only meet people or you've only heard about, someone dating you, you go out. Your mama saying you go buy something and then you now go out. Somebody now says,
hey, it's you. Ada. Hey.
Sweet girl.
Mommy.
Mommy. If
Anna, I get money,
I get money. Or the person will not just see this slick car, they just wind it down. If you see me drive by, cut my swag,
boy.
get the money.
Are they going to let us keep singing?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, singing it with our voice.
I with our voice. Okay, I like your boy.
If you see me drive by,
sorry, whiskey.
So if you are that type, this is not what we're talking about. You're not going to be seeing anybody that is in, except maybe you go grocery, but online dating is a real deal here, because most times people don't even have the time to be doing, they don't have that time.
Who has that time?
They only have time for bills. So we're going to be telling you what online dating is,
how to navigate these waters,
and even giving you the special gist. She's ready.
Boss.
These
streets are rough. Are you ready?
If you are ready, Biko.
My dear.
Subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
My friend, go and subscribe now. How can we just be talking and just watching us for nothing? Are you wicked? Please.
It's true.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry. Go and subscribe.
Oh, yeah, please.
Oh, yeah,
please. See you in a bit. All right? So we are back. So let me, Amara, what is online dating?
So for those of you that do not know, online dating is, when you go on the internet, you know what I'm saying? And my friends. See, this is the thing. Before, I think there used to be like a stigma. Do you get to it? Like, people are ashamed that they met people online. They don't want to tell you. They come up with all these fake stories of how they met. Because how you met your love, your significant other, has become such a popular culture. Oh, how did you guys meet? You want to tell some fancy stories and blah 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 blah. So there definitely used to be a lot of stigmas, or sometimes they'd be like, oh, the girls that go on all this online, they are fast.
Yeah,
you are fast.
When they say you're fast.
Yeah, you're fast girl, or oh, they're loose, or their morals are questionable.
Yes.
What are they doing? As if they. How did you find me? Idiot.
Nonsense.
See. So it's like, before, there definitely used to be that stigma. And then until you start realizing that the whole world has moved virtual. I mean, you're watching this online.
Exactly.
Like, everything is now virtual. So it doesn't, like, it's stupidity actually to not think that the world, like, you generally will not transition online. Because nowadays people are talking to face less and less and less. Because, there's a whole lot going on in these streets, but it's just generally, and plus, like, in real life, like, if I'm like at the gym or if I'm doing anything, like, sometimes I'm very zoned into that thing that I'm doing. If I'm in the class, I don't see my face. This is not my real face. So
see nobody.
This is not my real face. So see no one. See, if you're in class, you're my competition. Don't even see. They'll be like, they laugh. I'm like, if only I was a laughing jackass. But see, this face, you have to wear your multiple faces. You have to just have that, like, switch on and off. So a lot of people, when they're in these situations at the workplace, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to date my coworker. Do you get? If anything now go wrong, this is the same place you're going to make money. Some people disclaimer, a lot of people actually do find love in workplaces.
Love, yeah.
So I'm not saying don't be open to like your surroundings or anything, but the reality is just that there are more people online now, and also some people are so introverted. They don't want to walk up to you and because
I like you. It's
you.
easier for you to tell someone online that I like you than
in person. Exactly. Like
because the person does not like you, but you're blocked.
Exactly. You just, my dear, and also exactly. And plus, like, we are in the age of like same day shipping now. You just I beg. This
Block
again. There is pros and cons to it. Now there is a lot of the risks have been reduced when you're doing online now, because like you do have an option. Like there's a cushioning period before you have to meet somebody in real life. You can already decide, do I like this person? Do I not like this person? You don't have to disclose any information to this person. You know what I'm saying? If you're not vibing with the person, I beg, unmatch, disconnect, block, I beg, or know me. And that's that. You move on with your life. Versus if you're meeting someone through the workplace, through friends of friends, there is that you still have to deal with them. You cannot just block them like that. You still have to. So definitely, if you're a girl or a guy, you're thinking of online dating, it's a yes from me. Definitely give it a try, but let's be kind.
So guys, online dating, you meet a guy online on online platforms, various platforms. There are thousands right now available for such purposes. So it's not the usual see me I see you kind of thing. You might not necessarily even know the person that you're talking to. You can be here and chatting with somebody in Dubai,
and now
so that's what we're talking about. Everything is virtual, no distance barrier or anything. You are literally putting yourself out there,
in the streets
of
the whole World Wide Web.
So okay, you support online dating. I think it's also good. It's not bad. The only downside to it, why I just gave up on the fact that people lie.
My dear, people lie in person too.
It's true, people lie in person.
But they lie, the catfishing online. I mean, they have entire shows dedicated to it. That's where you have to employ, like, there is a learning curve. You have to learn. This is a new system you're entering into. You have to learn the way the system works. You know what I'm saying? You cannot just if you go out in these streets and you're an idiot and somebody just treats you like an idiot, don't go and be crying and be complaining. You have to learn the tricks to the trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is not anything too fancy. Some of it is very common sense. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you are texting somebody for a long time, common sense, be like, okay, maybe I should video chat this person and confirm they look just like their picture.
Exactly.
Before I schedule some kind of meetup, and then you meet up with this person, they look. See, it has happened to me before. It goes shock you.
Oh, Amara, what have you not seen?
It goes shock you. They'll be like, oh, I'm 6 foot tall. I don't meet this person.
There was one that I just realized, because I'm into cybersecurity. So this guy has been chatting everything. I'm not like, oh boy, anybody can be anybody. These pictures are just too cute, to fine.
Perfect fresh angle, lighting.
You wear white like this. Those classic white, not the normal white. White. You can't unbutton and
It is well.
It's well. So I'm not saying okay. Maybe I found the one. I found the one
for me.
I found the one, and that's okay. Make I put some small pressure, apply pressure to work. This one will work. That's okay. Let's schedule Zoom now. Because if
this life is Zooming, Zooming now.
You have to move to the next stage. So it's not moving to the next, and that's okay. Let's I want to see you.
And now,
I will schedule today. It will not work. Schedule tomorrow. It will not work. Like that. I see the year. We see the schedule.
See,
oh God.
Clear signs. Do you get? There are very clear signs. The person doesn't want to. That's like literally first.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's first step. Like, there is Instagram has video call now. Snapchat get video call. Everything get video call now. So like,
And the one thing that you should have in mind is this is an online platform. So if you are chatting with somebody and the person is not willing to reveal themselves to you, that is, you see, you know when they say red flag, that's red, 3 red flags.
red.
Do you understand? Just block that person, because chances are that person is not real. That person is using another person's image.
Or the person might be in a relationship, or they might be married. Exactly. You know, this might be something they're doing to let out that cheatation vibes out.
Sure. So either way, it's not for you. Like it's not gonna work. So
or the person doesn't want to get on a phone call.
Yes.
Some people don't even want to they don't even want to use their own voice and get on a phone call. So like there are definite like steps you can take and make sure you're not being taken advantage of. So my dear, rule of thumb, if they cannot confirm their identity, please don't be confirming your datingity. Don't be confirming your datingity, I beg. Just come and be carrying and be going. You know there's actually like some co-worker of mine was like, oh, did you know there was a dating app called Plenty of Fish?
Oh, Plenty of Fish.
I was like, it don't happen. It don't happen. See, there is literally plenty of fish. So, my dear, if you cannot confirm the identity, just be kind and be going. Because online is like, see, that's the real meaning of these streets are what? They are rude.
Very rude.
These streets are rude.
What are the things that, besides, first of all, we've told you how you can be safe. I mean, like we've said, ensure that the person goes, on video call, ensure that the person, at least you hear the person's voice. Yeah. But
don't give out your personal information, like your social security number, blah, 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 auntie-bae, if they want anything. Even before, I would say, I've fallen, like, definitely, I have given out my number before, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is it okay to give out your number? How, if you don't give out your number, how then would you meet the person?
Yeah, but nowadays, like, see, it's still a tricky gray area, because some people really would much rather not give out their social media, like their Instagram, blah, blah, blah. If you're okay with that, some people would much rather give out their Snapchat, be like, because you can still call on Snapchat, you can see video call on Snapchat, they don't want to give out their number. And then some people feel safer giving out their number because all you have to do is block. They don't want you going all up in their social media, because then it can turn to online stalking, things like that. So you just have to just figure out your safe zone. But either way, just make sure you can confirm somebody's identity before you meet them. And then if you are going to meet them, don't be a waste. Don't be an idiot. Meet them in a public area where there are witnesses to your life. In case you just meet a rapey vibe somebody, or a murderer somebody, or somebody that's looking to.
Especially if you're an international student, know that your family is not here. If you can, send the person's number or picture or details to another person in Nigeria. Say, I'm going out with this person, or a friend even in the US. Yes. But if you know that maybe somebody will not be saying, you're going out with a man, you can send to a friend that you're comfortable with back home, and send the details of that person. If you don't hear from me later tonight, just know, contact, this is who I'm with or something.
Exactly.
Just to be safe, because your families are back home. Even here too, your life is, they should. So please, it's very important. So don't just assume that because it's online dating, everybody's doing it, then it's safe for you to just go out and just continue and trust that person wholeheartedly. Let me tell you, somebody actually dropped me off in the middle of nowhere in the night and zoomed off.
Jesus.
I've not told you that one. That's why.
Jesus. My father.
The first time in my life. And it now happened in a foreign country, in the middle of the night. Jesus. And that story, I thought I was going to be able to tell the story here. Like, this video is getting very long again. So we're just this video is already like, what online dating is, how to stay safe there and everything. So we're going to give you our tales, personal experiences in the next part 3. Part 3, we did not plan for part 2.
We have done to Nollywood.
So
to God be the glory.
And then they will not start another.
They will start watch out to cheat the chicken. Production.
So, but wait, how can you then tell that somebody is right? Like, at some point we've told them the things that they should, like the red flags for someone to like, say, oh, this person is not the right person, or this person is not real or genuine. What are the signs to tell that this person is actually genuine?
So like,
and at what point can you actually like, let me take this to the next level? This might, be something.
I mean, I think at dating online and dating in real life is pretty much the same. The only difference is that you met this is a stranger you're meeting online. Do you get what I'm saying? And you obviously have to be guided in terms of safety protocols. But at the end of the day, technology doesn't take away that it's still interpersonal relations. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to put on your hat of discernment. You have to be able to discern for yourself, you know, because somebody can show you their identity, reveal themselves, and all they want from you is just sex. And again, that's another thing. Please let your expectation be known from the beginning.
Very important, guys.
If you are looking for husband,
straight to the point.
Clicks. And maybe you should go and do one of those more serious dating e-harmony websites, because Tinder might not be for you.
Wait, which one is more serious? Let them know.
See, I mean, I've never been on all those like Match, but from what I have gathered from people that are more on there, like it tends to be more catered towards people that are looking for a relationship.
Okay.
While Tinder is more like just looking to meet somebody. You know what I'm saying? Tinder is more of like a play thing.
I didn't even know.
Versus like, you know, one of those like e-harmony. I think that one is like your quarter past e-harmony, all those e-harmony.
I don't even
you see the commercial on TV, e-harmony.com.
Oh, they even have commercial on TV?
Where have you been? Match.com. You just on TV, Match.com every night. Match.com. They even have from black people meet, Christian people meet, Jewish people meet. See, everybody has their own dating. My own share is whether I even meet them on Facebook. Good old fashioned Facebook, my dear. You just have to employ the same safety principles, you know. And then I won't say you can throw the whole Tinder in the garbage, because honestly, I actually feel like because Tinder is, I mean, it's free and it's cheap. Everyone is on it. Yeah. You know, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a numbers game. On one hand, you meet a lot more vagabonds, you know, a lot more like people that are just roaming around, meandering about aimlessly. And then you also have more chance of also meeting people that might actually just be genuinely looking for a connection. Because I personally, I have had 3, not 1, not 2, 3 roommates. One of them is already affianced.
Oh my God.
They have been affianced with all, you know. They're dating somebody, you know. They've got the ring on, you know. They've got the ring on and stuff.
How many?
But she has been affianced, you know. And I actually personally know people that have found serious relationships on Tinder. Not even in that, yes, Tinder. They found serious relationships on Tinder. And so I'm not saying it's impossible, but just so you know, 90% of everyone you're gonna meet there is a playing time for a lot of people. So just make your expectation known upfront and be guided in the streets. That's all I can say.
How many days should the person go for before you figure out, like, maybe not, maybe not?
I mean, I think more in quality versus like quantity, because like you can literally talk to somebody for 6 months and it's complete and utter nonsense. And in the same regard, you can talk to somebody in a day, 3 days, 2 days, and you already feel more connected to this person. You get? So you have to be, you are an adult. I'm hoping you are a grown adult. Don't lie about your age. You're an adult and you're on this. So you have to understand that it is your personal responsibility. Like your safety, your mental well-being, it's nobody else's responsibility but yours. So you have to take it as your personal, you have been charged with your own self. See, do you know that's the only assignment you are given on earth? Did you know? They don't born you with anybody else. Only you and your body was born. You know? So you should be the most important person in your own life.
True talk.
So like you are charged with your own personal safety and protection. So you have to think for yourself. You have to make that call with, please, get some wisdom, Morocco, you know?
Thank you so much, Aura. So, very funny.
My dear.
So
we'll do part 3.
Yeah, we'll do part 3.
We do not long. I think it's because these streets are rough.
Yes.
That's why these streets are rough.
These streets are rude.
They are rude. They are really, really, these streets are rude.
So expect part 3, and in part 3 we're going to be talking about like our experience.
Story. Oh no, this is super story. It is well. It is really well.
Calm down. You'll be fine.
It is well.
It's okay. Calm down, yeah? Don't cry. Yeah?
Oh, I shan't. Please, if you're an oil tycoon watching this,
Please check the description.
see.
You get why. You get why.
You get
Check the description. You get why. You see, these girls are mad.